The Eagles relied on a powerful and punishing rushing attack to go up to Buffalo and beat a hot Bills team. And it started in the first quarter. I'm going to show you a run right here. Look, the left tackle, Andre Dillard, trips, but it doesn't matter. It's one-on-one with Jordan Howard and Tremaine Edmonds. And right here, Howard drops the bucket on Edmonds here at the 22-yard line and runs right through him to the 27. They didn't get fancy in the run game. They went right at the Bills. And even when it wasn't really working early on, they stayed with it. Even on this 2nd and 15, the Eagles stayed with the run game early in the first quarter when it wasn't looking real good. A great fold block here between Lane Johnson and Dallas Goedert. Goedert comes up on Matt Milano here, and he gets the key block, and Jordan Howard cuts right off him and then picks up all that he can. 6 yards there on 2nd and 15. And then it was Miles Sanders after a turnover, and the Eagles got good field position. It was time for Miles Sanders to do the same thing. Run right at the Bills. 2 tight ends. Great block by Kelsey, full block by Dillard, and the 2 rookies, Dillard and Sanders. Sanders and Dillard pushed the middle linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds, out of there for 6 yards. And after Carson Wentz threw his lone touchdown pass of the day to Dallas Goedert to make the lead 9-7, they went big and they went unbalanced. They put Andre Dillard at right tight end, Lane Johnson, Brooks, and they got busy as Miles Sanders runs right behind number 77, paving the highway down 77 right here as he jumps into the end zone for the 2-point try. And I think the fans and the Eagles knew right there that they had the line of scrimmage when they went up 11-7. It would continue in the third quarter. Here, the second play of the third quarter, 2nd and 8. The Eagles go split backs for the first time all day. Jordan Howard and Miles Sanders. And Miles Sanders, the longest play from scrimmage by an Eagle player all year. He goes 65 yards to pay dirt, outrunning Teron Johnson here to the end zone to give the Eagles a commanding lead. But when you watch this play, watch Jason Kelsey, the center, and Jordan Howard on this ISO lead here, with Jordan Howard leading up on Milano and Jason Kelsey getting up on Edmonds. Both inside linebackers get blocked, Kelsey and then Howard. And there's the alley for Miles Sanders. And now, why was Miles Sanders the first pick in the second round for the Eagles? Because he's got home run speed. It was the longest play by the Eagles all year. It was the biggest play surrendered by the Buffalo Bills defense all year. Eagles jump out to a commanding lead. But they didn't stop. They kept going right at the Bills. When on a day when the winds were howling off of Lake Erie, they stayed with the running game. 2 tight ends here, Goedert and Ertz. But this is what makes Miles Sanders special. He's a special back. He's got power, and he's got ability to make people miss. Matt Milano has him right in the hole, number 58. Look at him take that leg, the left leg, give it to him and take it away. Look at the balance right there on one leg, but under control, so that now he can break a tackle right here of Teron Johnson, run right through it. Step out of bounds for 8 yards. It got so good that even a guy named Boston Scott, a guy named Boston in Philadelphia, playing up in Buffalo, got on in the stat column with a great block here by Kelsey right here in Seumalo. And then between Dillard and Big V, 2 tackles right there, taking Jerry Hughes and Micah Hyde. 2 double teams at the point, and Boston Scott has got himself a road to the end zone for his first touchdown as an Eagle. Guy named Boston got in on the act with Philadelphia. And then Carson Wentz on a couple of third downs in the fourth quarter. This one on 3rd and 5. He's trying to do a little drag slide, but he sees the alley right here, and he just takes off with it. Slide on that one. 13 yards and a first down, right? And then shortly thereafter, they want to go a little hit screen on the outside, but Buffalo gets penetration, and Carson wisely pulls the ball down and just takes off with it. Picks up a couple blocks, goes head first for this first down, picks up 11 on 3rd and 10, and the Eagles hang on to the ball. And then those 5-yard runs that I showed you in the first quarter. Watch what happened to those 5-yard runs in the fourth quarter of this game. Watch, first of all, Jason Kelsey right here on the nose tackle. Watch him take him for a lift, run him right out of there. He starts with them on the right hash, and watch him knock him, Ed Oliver, all the way over to the left hash. Brandon Brooks up on the middle linebacker. Lane Johnson allowing no penetration. And suddenly, those 5-yard runs in the first quarter went for 20 yards. And a punishing run by Jordan Howard right into the belly of Micah Hyde. Again, those 5- and 6-yard runs in the first quarter turned out to be 16-yard runs. Watch this block right here by Big V. Big V at the extra tight end. And Dallas Goedert going big. Now, there's Howard again. On to the free safety, Micah Hyde, for 16 more yards. And then this final touchdown to Jordan Howard, one of the touchdowns by Jordan Howard right here, right behind Lane Johnson. Watch Lane Johnson take the defensive end, square up. Look at how low he is. Look at the center of gravity. He's the lowest man on the field right here. Lane Johnson at 6'6" is the lowest man on the field. Leverage. Now, once he gets the leverage, now he snaps his hips. Now he takes Jerry Hughes and walks him right into the end zone. And Jordan Howard runs right behind the 6 and the 5, right into the end zone. And the Eagles dominated the second half on the ground, but it started with their commitment to the run in the very first quarter of this game and some bad weather, and the Eagles got back into the race.